game. PaTo vs. Krasik. PaTo's in a little bit of a rush today, which is why I was like, yeah, just start the game. I don't care. Ha ha ha. And then it was when there was still a minute on the timer. But here we are. So it seems like the PaTo crept this camp and then ran straight across to creepjack the Demon Hunter, who crept the shop, who successfully crept the entire shop. He bought a circlet, and then here we are. That's all that happened. No wisps seem to be lost because the supply is the same. Or at least if any wisps were lost, they were replaced. It seems like maybe one died because look at the tech. Maybe one wisp died. Krasik rebuilt it. Go on. The last hit there. I might be looking to buy dust. Something or other. Base build from Krasik. I'm going to be rating Night Elf Mirror base builds today. Especially when the Demon Hunter player is up against PaTo. For Krasik, I'll give it about a... give it like a 4.5 out of 10. This is at least an 8. But if the roles were reversed. Very close to level 3 after this. PaTo goes back and heals and goes across the map again. And a Tree of Life coming up. I've mentioned there's 3 different ways. Let's just talk about Night Elf Mirror. Because we're going to have a ton of them. We're going to have what? A lot. We're going to have a lot of Night Elf Mirrors today. At least 3. It's going to be 3? More than 3? It should be more than 3, shouldn't it? When you play PaTo, there's 3 ways to play it. You can tech, which tends to lead to like Naga or Dark Ranger second, and Mass Dryads with an expansion, stuff like that. You can play Mass Hunts with an all-in, which we all know very, very well. The AP, the simple, cleanest way to play it. Or you can fake Mass Hunts and go for an expansion, which forces the Demon Hunter player to need to scout it. If they don't, they kind of overcommit to defenses back at home. Maybe they delay their tier 3 tech. Maybe they get an AP. Maybe they get a suboptimal secondary hero, etc., etc., etc. And then they are even worse at punishing what is a greedy fast expansion. So right now, Krasik needs to scout for it. He's scouting the 1 out of 2 positions you tend to see expansions on this map. But he misses it here. Also, a 3rd spot could be somewhere in this area. But he has not seen it yet, so he still thinks potentially he's getting all in. Which means he might be overly defensive. Ancients of Wind. What the hell? And Lords, by the way. Back at home. There's a tech. And an expansion from PaTo. So he's going for the tier 2 Mass Dry with an Expo sort of style. Krasik's going for Talons, which is not something I've seen. Hippo Riders, maybe? Yeah, Hippo Riders, right? Yeah, Hippo Riders. 7 archers, for sure Hippo Riders. Okay, sick. I love it. Which is great against Dryads. You tend to go, as the PaTo player in this position, you'd go Dark Ranger, because archers counter Dryads, but Dark Ranger counters archers. But you know what Dark Ranger does not counter? Hippo Riders. And you know what Hippo Riders do counter? Dryads. So Krasik just kind of has the read, or he had a scout that I missed, or he just knows exactly what PaTo is going to do. Either way, this is working out swimmingly. Do you think the strongest hero is for Elf? Overall, Demon Hunter. In this matchup, it depends what your opponent goes. Another Claws. It's PaTo. He's doing plus 25 damage with Searing Arrow now. No, make that plus 28 damage with Searing Arrow now. Can you even go Dryads against Hippo Riders? Is that a thing? Do you just have to not build Dryads? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. We will find out. Suppose with an expansion you can make anything work versus anything.
Players' forces are under attack.
Other than Gargs versus Innerfire, Rifleman, apparently. 50 versus 42. Baby Wisp. Loves of haste as well for the PaTo. I'd love to see PaTo level 4. That would mean plus 20 on the Searing Arrows. I love that ability. You guys enjoy Warcraft Rumble? Oh yeah, what a great game. What a great company Blizzard is. Really the best. Most professional. Most moral. Most moral. Is that a way to put it? How do you say that? How would you phrase that? With the best morals? I suppose that's how you'd say it. But excellent. AP actually not going down. He did not commit to the AP. That's a whoopsie-doopsie daisy for sure, but dealing with the Dryads for now. One Hippo Rider's already died. 2 Dryads have fallen. The staff out on the second Hippo Rider that would have died. Most ethical. That's the word I was searching for. Thank you. Well done. Well done. Still fine trades for PaTo because the expansion remains, obviously. Even though he did take economically more losses. Whoa! Never mind. Now versus 33. Lumber becomes the issue for PaTo. Move forward. You need to pump archers. Riders are just so damn expensive, though. Losses, but more Dryads and archers coming out. Oh my god, look at that Searing Arrow. People say Bottom's a bad hero. Look at this damage. Look at the damage. The single Bottom hit right now. Level 2 Searing Arrow and plus 20. That's plus 40 damage. That's a maximum of 75 damage from this Bottom. Look at this. Boop. Oh, it missed. Well, I guess we'll never know. Actually, doesn't look that crazy on a Demon Hunter. Well, it is a Demon Hunter after all. Crumbs, thank you for the gift sub to Baron. I appreciate you. Hey, we're over 2K subs again. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Appreciate you, Crumbs. Oh no, that's you gifting over 2K subs. Oh my god, you've gifted more subs than we have in this channel. Holy hell. What a legend.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is 66 versus 45. This is looking like 1-0, guys. I'll be honest with you. But anything's possible. But this isn't. This is the only thing in the entire world that is impossible, and that's why Krasik calls for the GG, and that's a clean 1-0 from PaTo. A very clean 1-0. No real issues there, even though Krasik maybe potentially had the right idea in countering the strategy. PaTo had the execution down. Yeah, just not really a struggle at all in that game, Mr. PaTo. That'd be a theme of today. Could it be? Could it be? Oh, I'm gonna need another coffee after this. Oh, yeah. Could it be the theme? Tide Hunters. Going to be map number 2. Another theme of today is, will I ever screw up who is who with the color? Maybe. Maybe I will. But PaTo is blue and Krasik is yellow in this game, so I won't screw this one up. Yo, game 2. Tide Hunters. Let's check it out. Upper left. PaTo, up 1-0. Bottom right. Krasik. Everywhere is NA nowadays, okay? Accept it. Accept it. Will it be bottom again? PaTo. I don't see why not. I mean, could be map dependent, obviously, but didn't struggle with that strategy. Not one bit. Krasik tends to almost always play Demon Hunter, if I remember correctly. There it is, at least from both. They're both going to creep the same camp as well, as kind of expected. I mean, you can creep this null camp, I suppose, but why get crazy? Why get crazy? When you get crazy, you freak out, people die.
A player's forces are under attack.
People don't want to talk to you anymore. People point at you on the street and go, hey, there's that crazy guy that went crazy that one time. You don't want that. No one wants that. Not good. You lose a job at the ice cream factory. Wife takes kids. You don't want to go crazy, okay?
Players' forces are under attack.
Claws of Haste versus Claws. There's an argument to be made which is better nowadays, but not for long, because soon Claws will be +5 again. Here's me in a factory. That factory farmed ice cream. Morally bankrupt, I tell you. I follow the 20-mile rule when it comes to my ice cream, thank you. 40-mile rule? What was that, Buck? We're all boomers here, we know. Double gloves. 2 is better than 1. In almost every case in the world. Except for murder. Luckily, this is not murder. Assuming he makes it to the Moonwells, which he will, but the Moonwells are bone dry. Soon the one on the left-hand side of the base right now. Will Krasik make it there? What happens when 2 blood mages suck themselves, or siphon themselves is what you mean. I think their fathers are disappointed. Just kidding. Moving on. Moonwells for PaTo are going to be much healthier than Krasik. And Slippers of Agility will be found almost level 3. Claw Ring, greater than Gloves, it seems. I think that was also a slight micro diff from PaTo's end of things. I think he controlled the Demon Haunter a little bit better. Whatever he got there, he sold. Did anyone see? Was anyone looking at the top left?
A player's forces are under attack.
I certainly wasn't. I wasn't paying attention at all. There's level 3 for Krasik. I suppose the time that PaTo spent running across the map to do the initial pressure is where Krasik got an extra camp, which means he's much earlier to level 3 than PaTo, but PaTo will be able to get it off the screen. And this is a Naga all-in. With this shot positioning, that's what PaTo's going for. But it might be cancelled. In fact, I would say it was a big mana, thank you, which is why it was sold. Although it could have value, not in the actual mana you get, but the Moonwells you save by using the greater mana. Shop cancelled. That shop gives a lot away to Krasik. You don't do that shop that early, and you don't build in that position, and you don't have this many archers, unless you are going for a Naga second all-in. So how the hell do you react to this? Apparently you do exactly as you would have and go tier 3 and go keeper second. Okay, good luck. You might say good luck in esports, even. 2 archers down. Of course, this is only the first match. If this doesn't work out for Krasik here, he's got 2 more matches to try to make it out of this group. But this one just seeming very greedy for him. I mean, how are you supposed to hold this? He's got 2 archers and no second hero yet. And this team can't turn and fight. I mean, he could risk it. Could gamble it. Who gets more evasions, you know what I mean? Keeper's going to be out in a second. Krasik really has been a greedy Chigoa getting spoon-fed this game, I'll be honest with you. And it's showing. He knew the strategy of PaTo when that shop positioning was revealed. But he could have gone Naga himself. He could have gotten lures before teching. Could have even gotten AP. But no. He did not. And how does PaTo follow it up? Tier 3 and wins. Kolos, what's up, my bro? How you doing, man? Thank you for the 28 months. He says, Carson the man. Thanks, Kolos. How you doing, man?
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh my god. I do respect the attempt. Krasik had to make a move because he was under a lot of pressure. So he had to take a risk. This risk did not pay off, but I respect it. I do respect it. I respect the calculated risk. Oh, unless it's within the first 5 minutes of the game, which this was at 7 minutes and 20 seconds, okay? Much different. So if the risk is in the first 5 minutes of the game, then it's a cheese, everybody. Or a gamble because you're not confident in your ability to beat your opponent. Only 2 ways that can go. Demon Hunter goes down. This is going to be a 2-0 for PaTo. Nice try to Krasik there, but PaTo looking pretty clean with it. But as I said, Krasik not out of it. It's a round-robin group. The round-robin group, after all.